There we go. To get this. I freaking hate having to use my damn left hand, man. Piece of garbage. All right. What is going on, everybody? Your phone is set up. And, okay, yeah, we're good. All right. Starting fives Nolan Traore, Igor Deming, Michael Porter Jr., Noah Clowney, and Day'Ron Sharp for the Brooklyn Nets. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, we get to see essentially what could be the closest thing we get to a legit starting five this year, because I don't know if Max Strus is going to be starting when he comes back. But Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Dean Wade, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. What a starting five that is. Am I right? I mean, come on. This is a banging starting five right here. All right. That's a banging starting five right there, not gonna lie. And of course, injury-wise, Max Strus is still out. No surprise there. He is doing drills, so that's good. But Naquan Tomlin also out tonight. But obviously the big news, the return of one Evan Mobley. Hasn't played since, what, early February, if that. He's back, so, yeah, we essentially got 4 of the 5 main starters back. You guys probably hear my freaking loud-ass chair. And the tip is won by the Cavs. And we're underway from Rocket Arena. Here's Evan Mobley. God, it's so good to see him back. Inside for Allen. Gets bumped and fouled. And there's Noah Clowney. No Nick Claxton tonight. I tried to put the injury report up, but of course it doesn't want to show up. So what I might have to do is start doing my own like little graphic for that. So free throws already. And Allen misses the first. James Harden facing essentially one of his old teams. All right, second free throw is up and good. So there's your first point of the night for Jarrett Allen. Get to finally see how Evan Mobley does with James Harden. First game out of the break. I did like that plan, though. Here's a pass inside. Goes up, been blocked by Allen. Here comes Harden. Mitchell. Harden. Cross court. Dino, open three is good. Welcome back, Dean Wade. Now, we got a timeout. Damn. Fernandez is not happy. He's like, you know what? You know what, though? It's weird. It won't let me highlight a comment anymore. That's so weird. Usually I'd be highlighting my comment for the injury report, but I can't do that anymore. So what I'm going to start doing here, guys, is this, okay? Because I can't highlight comments anymore in the comments section, which is weird in the chat. So what I'm going to do is this, okay? All right, where's the, yeah, this is what I'm going to do, guys, okay? I can find it. I haven't had to do this in a minute, though. I got to get back in the swing. All right, so let's do this, okay? Injury report. Booyah. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Make it about 48. Oh, I guess I could make it capital. Injury update. Okay. And I'll put it right, essentially where I put the starting 5. Yeah, they actually decided to score some points early today. How about that, huh? Okay. 4-0, and literally not even a minute in. Not even a minute in. They already called timeout. Jordi Fernandez is obviously not a happy camper. Put it right there. Okay. Today's injury report. Mobley, calf, Dean Wade. I wish I remember what Dean Wade's injury was. I want to say it's a foot, but I don't even know. Um, Playing, obviously, out. Struess, still out with that damn foot. And Naquan Tomlin. Half. There we go. So that's the injury report. This is what I'm going to have for the rest of the time because I apparently. And we're going to steal in a dunk the other way. Welcome back, Evan Mobley. Love it. That was definitely one of the quickest timeouts I've ever seen. Here's a pass. Fires, and he misses. Tipped up again. And my screen freezes for a second, and I see Mobley on the ground. That was definitely one of the quickest timeouts I've ever seen. Again, on the floor, Porter Jr., Clowney, Sharp, Deming, and Traore for the Nets. If you haven't found out by now, the Nets actually got rid of Cam Thomas. He's now a Milwaukee Buck. That dude always cooked us when we played the Nets. Here's Porter Jr., the man in the thumbnail. Ha ha. Up top, here's Deming. Pull up two is missed. Here comes the Cavs. Mitchell backing down against Traore, up and in for two. Back comes Traore. Drives. Clowney open corner. Three is good. Back the other way. Here's Harden. Draws a double. Over to Allen. Spins against Porter. Goes up and he's fouled. So that's what I'm going to do from now on when it comes to my injury report because I can't put it in the chat anymore. So that's what I'll do. Favorite Cleveland announcer? In terms of my teams? I don't know. That's tough. What did the Nets take? They took their time out like barely like 20 seconds into the game. Or 40 seconds. Claxton's out, Tomlin, and Struess. Very light injury report for both teams. Tomlin could be back soon, but it's tough with calf soreness. Back comes Traore. It's 9-3. Cavs lead. Sharp gives it off to Porter Jr. Porter against Wade. Great defense by Dino. Hits a three. That's missed. Brought in by Dean. Mitchell crashes into Traore. Here's Mitchell. Drives. Kick out. Dino for three is good again. Okay. We just going to get a generational Dean performance? I mean, I'll take that. 12-3. Up 9. Traore to Deming. Traore. Kick it out. Cross court to Clowney. And it's stolen by Harden. Harden. Going to drive the lob. The flash. Ooh. Got a Harden to spite a lob. Like, what? Hey, yo. There's Mobley. Oh, we are cooking now. Mobley working against Clowney. Inside, Allen goes up and gets the bucket. Ooh. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Wow. It's 16-5. Kick out Clowney for three. It's good. Getting lobs from Harden to Mitchell? Like, what the hell, brother? Mitchell drives, and it's stolen. Okay. Jump, and there's a foul. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Mobley is so... He bites on those freaking pump fakes every time. He cannot help himself. He wants to block the shot so bad. It's a lob, too. Just went... Neat. Like, ah. It's majestic. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, we didn't really get a whole lot of Garland and Mitchell lobs, but we're getting Harden Mitchell lobs. It's like, okay. And he's so nonchalant. He's just like, yeet. Here we go, buddy. Yeet. Free throw's good. It's 16-10. I don't think we have any substitutions on their side. Nope. Nope. Here's inside. Oh, bad pass. Wow. Here's Traore. Drives inside against Harden. Traore out to Clowney. Open three. Missed it. Back comes the Cavs. Mitchell over to Harden. Harden inside. This pass to Mobley. Goes up and fouled. Dude, Harden just be just hitting these like bounce passes. It's like, how? We're going to see Dennis Schroeder enter, as well as Jalen Tyson for the Cavs. $7:23 to go. Schroeder to Merrill, who's also in the game now. Allen drives inside, kicks it out. Pull up two is a short shot. Rebounded by Merrill, chucks it up, barely hit rim. Back the other way, and a miss by Traore. Merrill with the rebound. Back comes Harden. Inside Allen, the flush. Ooh. Man, dude. Harden just be dishing these guys, man. I love it. Here's a drive up and a miss, but a foul. We're going to see Terrence Mann enter for Traore, and Drake Powell will come in for Igor Demin. Drake. Drake. Getting harassed. Nice defense against Sharp. Goes up. Got it. Tough basket for Porter. Back comes the other way. Here's Schroeder. Drives up, and he missed it. Took a little hard contact afterwards as well. Here's Porter. Step back for three. No. Brought down by Harden. He corrals it. 6:02 to go. Tyson. Kick out. Schroeder. Up top for Harden. Harden. Drive. Kick out. JT for three. It's good. Man, that's Mitchell's dog right there. That's a dog. Powell. Sharp, the lob inside, tipped around, and stepped out. That'll get Zaire Williams and Danny Wolf in for the Nets. So it'll be Porter Jr., Zaire Williams, Danny Wolf, Terrence Mann, and Drake Powell in for Brooklyn. Man, JT making him pay with that open 3 ball. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here's the inbound. Goes all the way out to Danny Wolf. Here's a drive. Goes up. Tough miss. Back comes the Cavs. Here's Harden. Former net, remember. Harden drives with the left. Goes up and got it for 2. In the last game, he only took like 4 shots. Oh, that's crazy, man. There's going to be games where he just doesn't really score a lot, but he does everything else. Pull up is good for MPJ. 4:46 to go here in the first quarter. Middle. Over to Harden. Allen inside against Porter Jr. And he's fouled. And they're not going to count the basket, but he was fouled prior to the shot. And we're going to see Ochai Agbaji enter for Porter Jr. Former Toronto Raptor. And Utah Jazz, of course. So he's been around a little bit now. This is his, what, 4th team, technically? Yeah. So here's the inbound from Schroeder, former net. Dennis. Over to Harden. Inside and a foul. Looks like Mitchell will be returning to the floor here momentarily. More free throws coming up for Jared Allen. Foul was on, I believe, Drake Powell. And it'll be Donovan Mitchell coming in for Harden after this first free throw. It's up and good. This is, I believe, the second of how many meetings between these two? 3? Or is it 4? 3 meetings. The next one is in March. All right. One more free throw coming up. Makes the first. Allen's been all buckets so far. No rebounds or anything. It's so funny. Up and makes the second. He's been all buckets so far. That's what's funny about it. No rebounds. Nothing but buckets. Here's Wolf. Lost the ball. Allen. Oh, he got a steal on it. Cavs will get it back here. Here's Mitchell. I'm sorry, it's Schroeder. Schroeder over to Mitchell now. Mitchell. Drive. Pull up. Floater is good. 27-14. Here's Mann. To Wolf. Corner. Ochai misses. Agbaji, the former Cav draft pick. He was in the Mitchell trade. Mitchell dancing around. Inside. Oh, the lob trying to go to Allen. A little too much oomph on that. Kick out. Corner. 3 balls missed. Not having much luck at all hitting these outside shots besides Clowney. Mitchell Merrill. No, Mitchell Merrill. Eminem. And there's a bad pass. Allen all alone with the dunk. He wasn't sandbagging. He just took his time getting back and took advantage. Up by 15. Man to Wolf. 3 is missed. Brought down by Tyson. JT. Dean Wade's going to go back to the bench. I think he was set to come in, but he's not coming in anymore. Kick out. Mitchell. Nope, that's missed. And a foul on Allen. Oh, my chair is creaking and squeaking. Creaking and squeaking and tweaking. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Cavs looking good. Looking good. Harden for 20 assists. I mean, imagine. By the way, shout out to World News Channel for subscribing 6 minutes ago. Shout out to you. But yeah, I'm wearing my Darius Garland here. I know we got traded, but I'm still wearing this jersey. I don't give a damn. I'm still going to wear it. I still wear my Kevin Porter Jr. jersey I have every once in a while. I still wear my Kyrie Irving and LeBron James jerseys. One of these days, I'll break out the Sean Kemp one again. Right? Remember that one? I'll break that one out eventually as well. Cavs also play tomorrow night against the Hornets. I might do that game. That's the first back-to-back we've had in a minute, too. Of course, the Cavs were out west, and they didn't have any back-to-backs out west, as far as I know. But yeah, they didn't. The Cavs have looked fantastic since the Harden trade. It's like Harden opened up a whole new level for this team. Like, yeah, we got rid of DG, but man, we added a freaking playmaker who can get buckets and also dish out assists like crazy. My God, this dude is just crazy. Like, he's not even forcing himself to score. He's taking like a back seat. You know, he's letting the game come to him. Get buckets. But for the most part, he spends like the first half of the game, you know, just being a facilitator. And if he gets a chance to score, he'll score. In fact, I think he only taken like, what, 2 shots? He's not in the game right now, so I can't look, but Jared Allen already with 10 points. So yeah, Cavs took timeout after the loose ball fell on Allen. James Harden's second home game as a Cavalier. That lob to Mitchell is beautiful, though. See, he's just like he's an expert at just dishing out these passes, man. Like he'll see you at the out of the corner of his eye, and he'll just yeet the ball over to you, and it always finds its target. How about for Charlotte up by L9 on Charlotte up by 9. So Dean Wade is back in for Allen. So we're gonna go a little smaller here. No Mobley or Allen on the floor right now. This is interesting. Here's Schroeder matched up with Mann. Yeah, no Mobley on the floor right now either. So they're going small ball. Super small. Mini small. Smurf ball. Going Smurfy ball. Wolf to Mann. Goes up and gets the basket. Tough bucket. Here's Tyson. Kicks it out to Merrill. Merrill. Here's Schroeder. Mason. Schroeder. Drive. Pull up. Let's go. Oh, damn. Get him, Dennis. Das ist sehr gut, ja. Sehr gut. Very good, ja. Now Dennis is good. 2 balls missed. Tipped round, almost taken by Sam. Man. Here's a drive, kick out. Deep 3 is too strong. Brought down by Tyson. It's Williams, Wolf, Mann, Abaji, and Powell. Tyson. Wade, here's Schroeder. Dennis. Merrill. Merrill. To Schroeder. Herr Schroeder. Merrill for 3. It's good. The quick trigger. He's a master of that. Just quick shot. And it just goes down like water. Like water. Smooth. There's a drive. Goes up on Wade. Misses completely. Here's Mitchell. He'll walk it up the floor. Less than about 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell got fouled. No foul. I was waiting for a whistle. Okay. I think he might have expected that. Kick out. 3 ball is missed. Brought down by Dean. Mitchell going to walk it up. Mitchell. Going mano-a-mano here. Going up against Powell. Got Wolf on him. Drive. Gets blocked. Going to have a jump ball, I believe, here. Yeah. Right at the end of the first quarter, we got a jump ball. All right. I don't want my chair creaking so much. My goodness. I have to keep feeling the back of my chair to make sure there's no cracks showing, because that's how one of my chairs broke. I'm not really leaning on it, though. That's the thing. Jump ball is going to be taken by the Nets. And that is it for the first quarter. Cavs up 34-16. Honestly, that quarter was really good. Yeah. Really, really good quarter for the Cavs. Jared Allen with 10. Dino with 6. Mitchell, I think Harden got a couple buckets in there. Merrill got a 3 in there as well. Mobley. Everyone's contributing in some fashion. Good start, though. Pretty damn good start. But yeah, if you are just tuning in and you haven't been watching for the last couple weeks, and you see this thing on my freaking hand, and you're like, yo, what happened? Long story short, I went out to get the mail, right? I don't really have a long driveway, but I live on a hill. Be perfect for sledding, not gonna lie. But I didn't have to worry about getting, ramping over my road and into a ditch, which is across the street from where I am. And if I didn't have to worry about going at such high speed, me ramping over into a hill, face first into a tree, I probably would do that. Not to mention, people around here like to treat my road as like a freaking dirt track. Anyways, I was going down my driveway. I got to the road and I thought I was home free. Okay, good. I avoided any danger, and then bam! Next thing I know, I'm going down and I don't hear anything, but I feel this horrible sensation in my wrist. Turns out I fractured a bone in my wrist, like right here, right where my thumb is. Right under my thumb, like right at the base of my wrist. Fractured a bone in it. Got a plate and screws in it. Hopefully it straightens up, and I believe if everything is as I hope it is, I should be getting a smaller cast on this thing next Tuesday, or this upcoming Tuesday. So the next time you see me, you might see not the next time you see me, but this thing might be a little bit smaller, or maybe I just get a different version of this. I gotta wear a cast for like 6 weeks, so it is what it is. I will say though, I've turned into a pretty good lefty out of necessity. So Day'Ron Sharp is back in for Drake, Terrence Mann, Sharp, Williams, Wolf, and Agbaji for the Nets. Evan Mobley is back in for the Cavs. With Schroeder, Mitchell, and Tyson. Okay. Here's Mann. I lost the ball. Schroeder takes it away. He's running up. Here's Tyson with a little hook is good. Jalen Tyson, though. Fresh off an appearance in the Rising Stars game. Looks like we're going to see that Demine coming in for That's Traore returning for Agbaji for the Nets. Sharp gives it off to Wolf. Wolf drives up and dunks it home. Danny Wolf. Man. Keon Ellis is also checked in for the Cavs, I think. He's there. I see him now. Okay. There's a steal. Bad pass. Taken away. Goes up. And good defense. Misses the shot. Here comes Schroeder. Over to Ellis. Ellis. He's up. Oh, damn. Oh. Keon. No. I got a foul on Keon. Hey, yo. I mean, damn. All on Denny Wolf's head, though. Like, it wasn't no brutal freaking poster, but okay. He did dunk on him, though. He did dunk on him, but he didn't posterize a fool. Now, if he would have reared back like and Tomahawk slammed it on the dude's head, I would have walked out. Oh, bro. Damn. Damn, Keon, what got into you, bro? He just sent that shot by Zaire. I think it was Zaire. He sent it into the third row. He's counting into this dude. Ah, I'm just joking around. Ha ha ha. Pass outside. Goes to Sharp. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Wolf. Gets a second chance at it. Pull up for two. In and out again. Rebound. Damn. What are we doing? Corner three is good. Here's Schroeder. Goes up. Misses by Mobley and a foul. Oh, they're going to say it's on Mobley. Ooh. I think they're saying he walked. He has been guilty of that before. All right, so here's Traore. Kick out, cross court. Step back for two is in and out. Rebounded by Mobley with ease. Up ahead, here's Tyson. JT dancing around with it. Over to Mitchell. Corner three. It's good for Spider. Pull up is missed. Rebound dunk by Sharp is good. Mitch, Mobley. Mobley. Oh, Craig Porter coming in. Looks like. Ooh. Over to Ellis. Got it. We got it. Keon Ellis. Okay, Keon. Added him and Schroeder from the Kings before the deadline. Here's Traore. Kick out cross court to Man. Here's Wolf. Deep three. Missed again. Mobley with it. Gives it off to Schroeder. Schroeder against Traore. Off balance up, and he's fouled by Traore. Two shots coming for Mr. Herr Schroeder. James Harden will be returning for Mitchell after this first free throw. MPJ will come in for Terrence Mann. So Mitchell going to get a breather. Now we're going to see Harden and company out here together. This should be fun. I feel so low to the ground. What the hell is up with my chair? My chair, I feel like I'm almost on the floor. I'm just leaning. Pula misses the free throw, taken by the Nets. Second quarter underway. Few minutes in. Here's Traore. Almost lost it, or he did lose it, but Schroeder couldn't get to it. And then we got dudes falling all over the place. Mobley, man, he was really trying to get that ball, and he luckily doesn't hurt himself. Just coming back from a calf issue. Goes tumbling over Sharp. They call a foul on Sharp. Craig Porter will enter for Schroeder. And Day'Ron Sharp will exit. I assume for Clowney. Oh no, Clowney's already in. It'll be Ochai Agbaji returning. So productive minutes for Schroeder. I'd say very productive. So Harden out there with Tyson, Mobley, Porter Jr., and Ellis. What a unit this is. Harden over to Mobley. Mobley works out to Tyson. Drives. Blocked by Ochai. Damn. Sheesh. Here's a drive. Kick out. Traore. Pull up. Missed. Tipped and taken by Evan. Gives it off to Harden. Harden. Inside. Mobley. Goes up and throws it with the left hand. Ugh. Curry will be reevaluated in 10 days. Damn. Here's Clowney. Up top for Traore. Traore. Kick out cross court. Up top. Porter Jr. Three is good. Harden draws the foul. And you don't get two shots as Sam Merrill will be returning to the floor with Jarrett Allen. By the way, for anyone wondering about Harden's stats so far, he's got 2 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. But he's only taken 1 shot from the field. So he's not really doing a whole lot of shooting. Free throw up and short. Igor Demine returns for Zaire Williams. Allen's in for Tyson. And Merrill returns. I assume for... Well, I'm not sure who, because I can't see the freaking 5. Yeah, Porter's still out there, so probably for Ellis. Pull up is good. Oh, there's Ellis. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So here's Traore. Drive up. Got it for Traore. That's his first points of the game. Makes it a 19-point lead. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Harden draws a double inside. Allen. He wanted to yam it down on dude's head, but he freaking missed it. Come on, Jarrett. Dude, what has gotten into my centers now? All of a sudden, they just be wanting to boom on dudes' heads. So we got a timeout. I'll be right back, guys. We're back. All right. Free throws, I guess, no good or whatever. All right. Freaking Allen. All right, here's Clowney. Porter Jr. on the flyby. Pull up is good for 2. Yeah, it's Porter Jr., Clowney, Deming, Traore, and Abaji. Allen over to Merrill. Ellis against Porter. Merrill. Here's Harden. Harden dancing around against Deming. Merrill open. Ellis 3. Good. Love it. Almost a steal. Here's Demi for 3. And now we're going to see James Harden bringing it up. Harden draws a double inside. Porter goes up and misses the freaking 2. Come on, bro. And a bad pass knocked away. It'll stay with the Nets. On for Demeen. Clowney. Here's a drive. Porter up and in against Allen. Got 13. Here's Harden. Harden against Sharp. Now they got a Clowney on him. Goes up and gets the 2 with the left. Dashy. Here's Traore up and missed it. Rebounded by Harden. Harden against Clowney. To the corner. Porter breaks the 3. Almost blocked by Porter. Clowney with a dunk, though. Here's Porter to Harden. Cross court. Merrill to Ellis. Porter inside, and there's a foul. That will be on Traore. 2 free throws again coming up for Jared Allen, who has been living at the free throw line tonight. Wow. We're going to see Dean Wade return for Heon after this first free throw. First one is good. Dean returns. Oh. Still one is missed, though. Here's a drive. Goes up. Puff basket. Good. Back comes Harden. Harden against Demeen. Harden. Step back for 3. It's good. And then a miss on the other end. Here's Harden. Harden drives. Oh, he tried to get saucy. Tried to get saucy on a dude, and he freaking turned it over. He tried to go yank. Tried to no look. Was it over? Was it a behind the back pass or something? But it kind of went awry. Ended up in a basket for Demeen. I see what he was trying to do there. He was trying to get Just trying to sauce a dude up, man. Come on. Maybe a little over saucy, I think. Just a little. Just a little. A little bit. Little too much sauce. Cavs are going dangerously when it comes playoff time. This team is going to be fun. What did I do to my arm? I slipped on some ice outside. Landed on my wrist. Small little fracture. Chia. Wow. You lost your account? Damn. That's tough. That's tough. Uchiha. Yeah, it's all good. I'll be out of this thing probably by next week. Or if I'm hoping I'll be out of this and into like a smaller cast, which is more form fitting and I can actually do more stuff. And if anything, I'll just be back in another one of these. Which this next cast I'll have, I think I'll be in for 4 weeks. See, my wrist is feeling great, as you guys could tell. I'm moving my arm a lot, so that's good. If I took this off, I would have to rate the stream a freaking rated R or something. Because there would be a lot of colors and you see stitches. It'd be disgusting. Yeah, it's all good in the hood over here. Yeah. Yeah. $56-42. Cavs took a timeout. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Cavs getting good contributions from the bench guys, which is awesome to see. It's not just Harden and the main guy is carrying. As Donovan Mitchell returns for Craig. There's Jared Allen. You can definitely say he's benefited from the James Harden acquisition. Here's Mitchell to Harden against MPJ. Harden drives hard into the lane. Been in with the two-hander. With the left hand, I should say. Yeah, with the left. With the left. Here's Traore. Drives inside. Kick out to Clowney. 3-ball is missed. Taken by Harden. Here's Mitchell. Spin. Allen. The dunk. Cavs up by 18. Allen with 13 points. Here's Clowney. Traore. Clowney tries another 3. That one's too strong. I mean, he hit the first couple. Now he hasn't been able to hit them. Mitchell dances around against Clowney. Look at Harden. Look at Harden. Harden left open. Fires for 3. It's good. Oh, he's starting to heat up. And you leave Harden space, he'll cook you. You can't leave Harden open like that. Can't give him any space, like at all. Especially when he really starts locking in. Corner 3 is good for Traore. Here's Mitchell. He lost the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. That'll get Zaire Williams back in for Abashi. Cavs are just a game out of third place with the Knicks and a game and a half behind Boston, I believe, for second. Here's the inbound for Harden. Kick out to Wade. Back to Harden. Harden against MPJ. Step back. Nice pass. Mitchell. Mitchell step back for three. Missed. Allen with it. Underneath in the crowd. Mitchell up and in for two. And the foul. Rebounded. Look, I got a crowd around him. Nice pass. He went like a little no look kind of behind the back pass. Allen had snuck in, or Mitchell had snuck in there and drew the foul too. So he'll get the and one. Foul was on Igor Demin. His second. Free throw is up and good. .124 to go. 25 rebounds for the Cavs. Demin, oh, he lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Nets, though. 50 or 111 to go. Here's Clowney. Drives. Goes up. Missed. Rebounded by Allen. Here comes Mitchell up top. Mitchell lost the ball. Back the other way, and it's a dunk. And they're going to call a foul, too. On, I guess Mitchell got teed up. Must have not been so happy about foul. He might have thought he got fouled right here. Right there. Yeah, he probably thought he got fouled. He's like, come on, man. He hit me, man. Freaking whacked me in the freaking arm. So free throw good for Porter. These refs, man, I swear, like they'll be right in front of them and they won't see it. Here's Harden. Approaching halfway through the final minute. 40 seconds to go in the final minute here in the first half. Nearly a turnover. Here's Harden, draws a double. Harden, the lob, flushed by Allen. He is so good at that stuff, man. He is so damn good at these freaking lobs. Holy crap. He's just going to rack up assists with this team. That's all I'm saying. Here's Traore against Wade. Kick out. Corner three by Williams is missed. Here comes the Cavs. They can go for the final shot. Mitchell dancing around. Merrill for three. No. Rebound tip in by Wade. 1.3 to go. At the buzzer. Not even close. After 2 quarters. 70 to 48 Cavs lead. Yeah, this is surprising, right? Yeah, it's the Nets. The Nets are trash. And the Cavs are rolling. They're playing as good as we've seen them play right now. So, with that, now let's take a look at the box score and see how everyone's doing. Yeah, for the Brooklyn Nets, I mean, you could tell they're not a very good team. They are getting smoked right now. It's BTA season. 14 points for Michael Porter Jr., one of the only bright spots on their team. 14 for him, 8 points apiece for Clowney and Demin, 7 for Traore, 2 for Sharp. And then off the bench, not really anything off the bench. 5 for Mann, and then 2 for Wolf and Zaire Williams. That's it. 19 of 53 from the field, 36%. 7 of 26 from 3, 27%. 3 for 3 from the line. 16 rebounds, 14 assists, 5 turnovers, 4 steals, 3 blocks, and 11 personal fouls for the Nets. For the Cavaliers, 15 for Jared Allen. He continues to just go nuts with James Harden. He's 5 for 10 from the free throw line. He's been living at the free throw line tonight. 15 for him, 13 for Harden. Also got 6 assists and 3 rebounds. So he's well on his way to yet another double-double. And then Mitchell has 12. In fact, Mitchell and Harden are a combined 10 of, what is this, 14? Not bad. Not bad. Off the bench, 7 from Keon Ellis, 5 from Tyson, and then 3 apiece from Merrill and Schroeder. Also, we got 8 from Wade and 4 from Mobley. Mobley's first game back, so I'm not going to get on him too much. You know, I want to see him get his legs underneath him and get back on that court, you know, running up and down the floor a little bit. Hopefully they get him more involved. He's only taken 3 shots. Got a lot of mouths to feed on this team now. 27 of 42 from the field, 64%. Amazing. 8 of 14 from 3, 57%. And 8 of 15 from the line, 53%. 28 rebounds, 19 assists, 6 turnovers, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 4 fouls. They only have 4 fouls in the first half. That's impressive. Playing clean basketball. Never thought I'd see that. Wow. Now we'll see how the second half looks. Knowing the Cavs, they'll end up with like 20 fouls in the second half. It's like, well, there it is. There's the fouling. Foul, 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 foul. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Not sure if I'll be live tomorrow against the Hornets. Might go live for that game tomorrow, though, not going to lie. Back to back right off the bat. Oh, my God. So, and by the way, for the game upcoming against the Thunder will not have SGA, J-Dub, or AJ Mitchell against the Cavs. So we should be able to handle our business in that game, but you never know with the Cavs. You never know. Wow. Omar Young, running backs coach of the Raiders. Former Iowa running back coach. Harden has brought Lob City to Cleveland. And he's like forcing any shots either. He's just taking what they give him. That lob was beautiful though. Oh my God. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Damn. Wow. Welcome back after the All-Star break, where Nets coach Jordy Fernandez felt it necessary to call a timeout 31 seconds into the game. Tough. All right. Yeah, they definitely look locked in. You could tell that break did good for them because they are looking like they're looking refreshed. They're buzzing right now, and I love it. All right. Rousey versus Gina Carano. The NBA draft without a lottery Cooper Flag would be on the Jazz. Hornets would have Dylan Harper, and Wizards would have VJ Edgecombe. Apparently. Interesting. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Man, my chair's trolling me right now. I try to sit down in it. Damn thing keeps rolling. Rolling. Rolling on a river. What do I think about Quan going to center field? It makes him more versatile, I guess. I guess. Of course, the Guardians straight up neglected to do anything in free agency. You know, like always. Don't even know why we get our hopes up about that damn team when it comes to signing guys. They never do it. That's why I didn't do any free agent target videos, because they never do anything. Whereas the Cavs, you know, they'll do something, even if it's small. But they usually like to make their noise with trades, which, again, the Guardians didn't do that this year. The biggest trade they made was for a pitcher that they ended up DFAing anyway. They completely said, you know what, we like our lineup the way it is, with no pop. At all. They're going to rely heavily on J-Ram for the home runs again. They're going to also rely on Chase DeLauder and George Valera and them staying healthy. When they've had injury issues so far, most of their entire career so far. Bold strategy. Huh. Finally got that Uno Media. Yeah, he finally got the fit and everything locked in. USA won gold mid national anthem at UNC softball game. That's crazy, isn't it? That might have been the most efficient half of basketball I've seen from the Cavs. So there's Evan Mobley. He's kind of had a quiet game so far, only a few points. Alrighty. We should be underway in another 5 or so minutes. Not even, maybe even earlier than that. Shouldn't be too much longer. But yeah, as far as upcoming games, I might be live tomorrow for Cavs and Hornets. Might go live for that. I don't want to go too crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Thank God we're playing the Nets. I know, right? Pretty good opponent to have coming out of the break. You know, got the Hornets tomorrow. I think now that I think about it, I'm going to go live tomorrow too for the game. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Mobley back in for Merrill, of course. Davon Sharp in for Williams. It'll be Porter Jr., Clowney, Sharp, Deming, and Traore for the Nets. And then the Cavs will have Wade, Allen, Mobley, Harden, and Mitchell. And now we are buffering like crazy because, of course, we are. All right. Yeah. Let's try to get back on schedule here. Of course. Things were going well too, and then buffer, 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 buffer. And now it's just straight up frozen. Okay. All right. Oh man, I remember when you can actually just watch your team on TV without having to use streaming services. That was fun. Those are fun times. Everything's on streaming now. Okay, now Amazon Prime wants to be stupid. All right. Here's Allen. Mobley drives. Pull up two is good off the glass. I need Evan to get crazy in the second half. Get his numbers up, right? Right, here's Porter Jr. Turnaround jumper. Tough shot. Great defense, too. Cavs with it. Mitchell dancing around. Drives up and got it. Damn near up. They're up by 26. Fiore goes up and a foul. That'll be on Allen. Two shots for Daron Sharp. Free throw good. One more. Free throw's good. Back the other way. Here's Mitchell. Mobley over to Harden. Harden back to Evan. Evan working inside. This is a mismatch. Hook his ass. Goes up on him. With the left hand up and in for two. Here's Traore. Against Harden. Drive. Goes up. Bad lob. Just kind of fumbled the ball. Mitchell cross court. Dean for three is good. Timeout. Brooklyn. Cavs up 29. Dean Wade out here scoring buckets. Like, okay, Dean. Hitting threes now. All right. Damn. Remember, Dean missed a couple games. I think he missed about the same amount of time, damn near as or he missed only a couple games. He didn't miss nearly as much time as Evan did. He just randomly got hurt. I think it was an ankle or a foot or a calf or something. I don't know. It was like something lower body, and he just randomly hurts himself again. Missed a couple games, came back, and now look what he's doing. Like, all right. Cavs up by 29. Now, you guys have seen it where I've ended a stream early because we were getting belted, right? Is there a situation where I would end a stream early because we were putting belt on these guys so bad? No. No. I did it last time because we were getting belted and it was late. And I just didn't feel like staying up to watch us getting the belt. So in this case, I'm going to stay up as I'm obviously not tired because it's only 8 o'clock. But I'm going to stay alive the entire time. Unless we go up by like 40, and then it's like in the fourth quarter, and then I might end it. But or if any, I'm not going to end it. I'm just going to talk about stuff. I'm not going to pay little attention to the game because, like, at that point, it's like, who cares? I'll just be talking to the chat. Wow, Brooklyn, not Brooklyn, Houston, down by 2. That was quick. They came back quick as hell in that game. Excuse me. Sheesh. Detroit facing New York tonight. Washington over Indiana. That's surprising, but then again, they both stink, so it doesn't really matter there. Toronto over Chicago, 11-5 in the first. The game I'm paying attention to is Detroit, New York, because if we win and New York loses, we'll be tied with them for the third place. So here's the inbound for Mr. Demin. Igor Demin. And it's a steal right off. Mitchell tried to yam it down and he missed it. A little short on the yam job. I mean, trying to throw that sucker down with one hand. But he came up a little short on that. Like he went in too far. Pull up, missed. Tough miss. Good look at it though. Here's Demin. Sharp. Gives it off to MPJ. To the corner. Traore's. Oh, that's a brick shot. A clanker. Here's Harden. Inside, Allen is fouled by Igor Demin. That'll be his fourth. Damn, he got 4 fouls. We might not be seeing more Igor for a while after this because 4 fouls. Wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him until the fourth. Here's the inbound. Harden to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Here's Harden against Traore. Sizing him up. Step back. Victory is good. That's Harden. That's what he does, man. He gets in a groove. His muscle memory takes over, and it's just easy sailing for him. It's like he makes one, and it's like the rest just comes so easy. Deep three is missed. Brought down by Mobley. He's going to push it. Coast to coast action. Kick out. Harden! Oh, too strong on that shot. They're going to call foul? Or did it go out of bounds? Oh, I think it went out of bounds. Okay. Yeah. It went over the top. All right. Cavs up by 32. I don't know about you, but the Cavs are up 32. Here's Sharp. Step back. Missed again. Mobley with the rebound. Evan. Drive. Kick out. Allen open 3. Oh my God. If he would have hit that, I would have walked off. I would have ended stream if he would have hit that. I would have ended stream if he would have hit that. I would have just said, oh, near block. I don't know if that was altered or not. Couldn't tell. Clowney. Brick shot. Just lobbing bricks at the freaking net at this point. Harden. Mitchell for 3. It's good. Timeout, Brooklyn. It's a 15-2 third quarter. Cavs up 35. Cavs up 35. Cavs up 35. I don't know how much longer I'll be staying live on the. Whatever. It's like the Cavs are staying. The Cavs are up 35. The Cavs are up 35. I really don't know how much longer I'll be staying live. Legit, I don't know if I'm going to be live for the whole game here. This is straight belt. And it's like, this is the Nets. I mean, this is like beating up that freaking person that is not a fighter. Right? I mean, come on. He's already dead. What are we doing here? At this rate, we're going to be seeing the G Leaguers in the game. So this is a straight belt session. June 27, Clash of Italy. Yeah, I saw that. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. What a shot by Spider. Yeah, Harden's got 16. He's got 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Mitchell's got 17 with 5 assists and 3 rebounds. We need Evan Mobley to get one more bucket, and then everybody in the starting 5 will have double figures. Allen's 1 rebound shy of a dub-dub. Mobley's 3 rebounds shy of a dub-dub. And then Harden is 3 assists and 6 rebounds shy of a triple-dub. Not sure if he'll get it. He might get close, but he's going to be up there. Tomlin has calf soreness. That's why he's not playing tonight. Yeah, just randomly popped up. Yeah, he has calf soreness. I hope he didn't hurt himself when they were playing dodgeball. That would have been the most classic Cavs thing ever. Oh, he hurt himself playing dodgeball. Classic. Go figure. Donovan Mitchell at the All-Star festivities. Wow. All right. All right. So Dennis Schroeder has checked in with Tyson, Allen, Merrill, and Harden. We got a foul right away. Nolan Troyore to the line for 2. First one is missed. One more for Traore. Second one is good. Here's Allen over to Tyson. Tyson dancing around over to Harden. Harden inside to Tyson, goes up and gets the bucket. Here's, all right. Goes to the corner. 3 balls. Good. That's Danny Wolf. Here's Harden. Tyson, Harden. Drives, kick out. Tyson up top for 3 is too strong. Back comes the Nets. Traore. Good defense. Wolf. Sharp against Harden. Here's Man. Sharp. Spins. Ooh, blocked by Allen. He's like, get that weak crap out of here, bum. Scrub. Trash. Like your team. Garbage. 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 Up by, was this 33-point lead. Holy Nikes. Here's the inbound in the corner. Abaji. Wolf from downtown. Clanked off front rim. Goes back to the nets. Got a lucky bounce. Simply because there was no Cavs there. 3-ball. Nope. Rebounded by Harden. Here's Merrill. Tyson. Harden. Draws a double. Tyson over to Merrill. Merrill to Tyson. Drives up and got it. Tough basket. Here's Man. Denny Wolf, pull up 2, missed. Here's the Cavs. Harden. Inside, Allen. Nice pass up and missed the shot. 2 shots coming up for Jalen Tyson. Now we're going to see Evan Mobley enter for Allen, and Drake Powell will come in for Sharp after the first free throw. Henny talking to Harden about who knows what. First free throw, good. I'd be like, man, how in the hell are you making these passes, bro? My God. He has one hell of an eye to make these passes. Free throw number 2 is good. Here comes Denny Wolf up the floor. Step back. In and out. 91-54, up 37. Here's Schroeder. Harden. The lob. Dunked by Mobley. Mobley's got 10. 39-point lead. Harden, 9 assists. And a foul. Just kind of ran into Williams there. Here's Wolf. Oche for 3 is good. Mobley goes right at him. He missed the shot. He went right at the dude, too. Back the other way. Here's a 3. No good. Brought down. 36-point lead. Wow. Up top, here's Schroeder. Schroeder against Powell. I'm sorry, it's Abaji. Goes right at him, up and in for 2. $3:21 to go here in the third quarter. Kick out and a bad pass. And Schroeder saves it, but it goes, I think, it went out of bounds. All right. Let's look at the schedule. We have Friday, tomorrow night, Hornets, and then on Sunday, I believe, we have the Thunder with no SGA or J-Dub. They said SGA will be up, I guess, reevaluated in a week, so see how that goes. No SGA against Mitchell and Harden? Interesting. 2:47 to go. Here's Harden. Harden drives. Oh, a little shove. Yeah, they got him with the shove. He's like, man, I didn't even shove him. Man, I didn't even do nothing. And I think the Cavs are going to challenge that. Yeah, we're going to get a challenge here. He didn't like really extend out. He went like up. I don't know. That's tough. It's a tough look. See what they rule. Watch them say it. Bad challenge. But yeah, Cavs are really cooking now. We're in the off season. I could see it. I mean, if we get Bron back, bro, you might as well just give us a Larry O'Brien now at this point. You're going to have Mitchell, Harden, and LeBron with Mobley and Allen? Yes, please. Oh, man. Oh, someone posted on here, man. I don't think Cavs Jack follows me on here, but if he is watching this somehow, Cavs Jack on Twitter tweeted Jared Allen breathes. James Harden, ha ha, behind the head passes. Ha, ha, See what they rule on this challenge. Wow, so they yeah, it's a bad challenge. Oh wow, so Miles Garrett got engaged to Chloe Kim. Hey, look at that. That's lit. Damn. Okay. Hey, look at Miles. He's married to an Olympian. All right, Miles, I see you. So if they have little ones, right? What the heck is that kid gonna do? If it's a boy, playing a football. This could be a skier too, or snowboarder. Oh, you know damn well if they have a little one, oh my God, Miles is gonna try like crazy to get that kid to play football. Be a snowboarder. Hmm, that'd be an interesting little duo in terms of sports. Schroeder right down the lane for two. We're going to be seeing a lot of Chloe Kim at Cavs games too. I can imagine because he's part owner of the Cavs. He's a block by Mobley. Damn, haven't seen that in a minute. Welcome back, Evan Mobley. Damn, they forgot about Evan. How good he was. Look at that SWAT. Get out of here. Mountain Mobley still in it, still alive, still around. Haven't seen it in a while. Here's Evan. Harden. Harden drives. Oh, pass to Tyson. Wide open is Schroeder for three is good. Das ist ja gut, yes. Sehr gut. Ja. Herr Schroeder ist gut. Here's Williams. I'm sorry, it's Man. Man draws a double, kicks it out. 3-ball right before the buzzer. Bavamabaji cuts the lead to 38. Schroeder draws a foul and almost got it to go in. But he draws the foul. That behind the back pass. How does he do that? He draws in these defenders and then he just outwits them with a freaking like gnarly ass pass. Oh, now they're looking at that shot. They're reviewing it. Might be a shot clock violation. That's what the ref's looking at. They're waiting on the review there, probably. The ref's like, we're going to wait on this because. Yep. Just kidding. Shot clock violation. So it's back to 100 to 59. And now Dennis Schroeder will get 2 shots. I like how they changed that rule now. It's like before, I can't remember how they would used to do it, but now they would review it while the game is going on, and then the next dead ball they would make the change if necessary. First free throw is good for Dennis. Free throw number 2 is good. Baji, good for 3. Here's Harden, Mobley, kick out, Merrill, draws a double. Inside, Mobley. Harden from downtown is no good. Saved, and then goes out of bounds damn near again. Baji all alone for 2. Last 30 seconds of the third quarter. It's been all Cavs. Literally been all Cavs. Here's Schroeder. Drives up. Tough shot. Missed it. Here comes the Nets. 14 on the clock. They're going to go for one of the last shots here. 3 is good. Where's Schroeder at? Oh, there he is. Here's Harden. No good. And after 3, it is 102-67 Cavs. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a laugher. This is a belt session. This is a belt session of epic proportions. We ain't seen anything like this year. Granted, the opponent, yeah, it's the Nets, but this is what you're supposed to do to the Nets and stuff, right? This is what you're supposed to do. All new America's best-selling SUV is totally redesigned, totally hybrid, and it's coming soon.
Need something with a full-size third row? Get any Grand Highlander now with 4.99 APR financing.
Nobody knows them. Let's go places. Every truck month. I don't think we're going to be seeing the starters much in this fourth quarter, if at all. So, if the starters are indeed done, then yeah, Harden's going to be 1 assist shy of a double-double and 5 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Mobley's going to be 1 rebound shy of a double-dub, and then the others probably going to be right around that as well. I know Allen, I think, has a double-double, but that's about it. Harden's going to get a triple-double at some point. I just feel it. I could feel it. It'd take a bit because he might still be trying to get used, get into a flow. But there's going to be a game where he just feels it from the beginning and he's just dominating on all sides. The okay. Yo, Larry Johnson hanging with the D lineman. Okay, my coach. That is a boss ass unit right there. Okay. Larry Nance Jr., Keon Ellison for the Cavs. I don't expect to see any of the other starters really for long, if at all. All right. So on the floor, Nance, Schroeder, Tyson, Porter Jr., and Ellis for the Cavs. Here's Schroeder. Man, here's Porter. Tyson against Danny Wolf. Good passing. Here's the corner. Ellis. Nance for two is a brick. Here's Danny Wolf. Top man for three is good. Yeah, Houston beating the crap out of Charlotte now. They're up 91-84 in the fourth quarter. Porter got a foul. Uh, yeah, it's still Williams, Wolf, Man, Abaji, and Powell for the Nets. The snowboards. Yeah, she snowboards. Yeah. Yeah, Chloe Kim or whatever, she snowboards. It's pretty awesome. I just hope Miles understands he can't be snowboarding because that's dangerous. Offensive foul on Wolf or on the Nets. Keon Ellis draws the foul. But yeah, Miles Garrett's apparently engaged now. That's lit. To an Olympian. She's like the goat of snowboarding, I guess, when it comes to like this day and age. Oh, look at Tyson going up and he missed a shot. Oh my God, Jalen. And right back at you, foul the other end. Knicks down 10 at halftime against the Pistons. Free throw, good. Oh, he missed it. That's tough. Free throw number 2 is good. Here's Schroeder up the floor. Ellis to Schroeder. Schroeder. Cross court. Tyson, corner 3. It's way off. Come on, Jalen. Stop chucking up threes, bro. Attack the rim still. Damn. There's a steal. 2-on-4. Schroeder goes up. Tough mate. Tough miss. Tough shot. Back the other way. And a foul on Nance. Bench guys can't even score. Wow. Harris Proctor will come in after the first free throw. Coming in for Schroeder. I want to see Thomas Bryant on the floor a little bit. You know what I'm saying? TD on the floor over Larry. Larry's a bum. Sorry, Larry, but you're a bum, bro. He used to actually be like in the legit like top 6 in the rotation. Now he's barely playing at all. Goes to show you how bad he's been. Misses the free throw. 102.72. Here's Nance. Mason. Here's Proctor. I'm sorry, it's Porter. And then a turnover. Oh my God. Porter, dude, you stink too. God. Wolf. And we have a turnover or travel on Williams. By Proctor been in for 2. Finally getting on the board here in the 4th quarter. Owl. Here's Abaji. Oh. Misses the shot. Brought in by Proctor. Races in against Wolf and he lost the ball. Being lackadaisical. And that draws a 2 from Abaji. Timeout Cavs. You guys are lollygagging around here. Wow, so the Columbus Crew have acquired free agent midfielder Andre Gomez, who most recently played for League One side LOSC Lille and has competed with SL Benfica, Valencia, FC Barcelona, Everton, plus Portugal's national team. Lille. Okay. So he's been up in the upper echelon of ball. All right. Wow, he's played in some of the top leagues. League One in France is really good. Played in the Premier League, it looks like, or whatever. With he's played in FC Barcelona. That's impressive. A dude on our team who's played for Barcelona now. Like that's nuts. Everton, Barca, Valencia, Benfica, all are really good teams. They're like top-notch, upper echelon teams in Europe. That's something that you don't really see. Oh my God, it's hilarious. But yeah, Gomez, that's a pretty good get for the Crew. They haven't had a player that's played top-notch ball since I think Cucho, who played for Wolverhampton, who played for Wolves, I believe it was. What was it, Wolverhampton or whatever, or the Wolves, something like that. Because they don't usually get those big-time guys. James Harden no longer looks like an analog horror character. I am. That's great. All right. But yeah, we're up by 30. Maruna has checked in for the Cavs. There's Evan Mobley talking to Harden on the bench. Yeah, it's Proctor and Aruna, Nance, Porter, and Ellis for the Cavs. No other changes for the Nets. Proctor. I don't know if any of the other G Leaguers can play. They did sign another G Leaguer, by the way. You have Emmanuel Miller, and then you have Minix, who they just got a few days ago to fill the hole opened by Naquan Tomlin being signed to a standard contract. So Emmanuel Miller, Minix, and who's the third? I literally forgot. I'm dumb. Corner threes, miss. Oh, and Aruna. Duh. He's literally in the game right now. Here's Porter. And then a turnover. Dude, all these dudes do on the bench is turn the ball over. God. Deep three. Missed. Wrestled away by Ellis. Nance turns it over again. My God, Larry. Stop turning the damn ball over. God, no wonder you don't play at all. I mean, Traore, Wolf, Mann, and Agbaji for the Nets. Pass inside, and a foul on Proctor. I'll be right back, guys. All right. We're back. We're good. Had to go check on something real quick. All right. Cavs have only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter. This is crazy, man. This is the bench, though. The bench bumps. Free throw missed. Tipped around, taken by the Cavs. Here's Proctor. Up top. Three ball. No. These bums can't hit a damn thing, dude. Come on. This isn't going to be a belt session after all this is done. Three. Good. The Cavs have only scored 2 points, and we're almost halfway through the fourth. Hey, guys, you know it's illegal to drive to the rim, right? Here's Nance. Kick out. Proctor. Misses. These losers literally cannot drive at all to the rim. They don't want to. They want to chuck up threes. Three is missed. Porter with the rebound. Here's Nance. Porter. Kick out. Ellis. Corner three is missed. And a foul on Wolf. Oh, yeah, my chair is creaking like crazy. Holy crap. Here's Nance. Porter. Three. Missed. Tipped. Back to Nance. Here's Porter. Porter. Drive. Inside. And Aruna with the dunk. And the foul. Tristan and Aruna, one of the two-way players. He'll get an N1 free throw coming up here. Free throw is missed. Traore to Demine. Traore getting hounded, and it's stolen by Proctor. He'll go up and get the 2. Timeout. Brooklyn. Cavs up 31.
There's a catch, a compromise. Menstruates, it's my menstruates. It's different. It's nothing but cool. And the last flavor. It's too shit. This is until sugar. Obey your thirst. It's not enough to possess knowledge. We see your finding. To wield its power. To reap. Knowledge is put to the test. Every GMC Sierra, we choose to know.
Anthony Davis.
Trucking basis, speed, experience, and plus results. Around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round.
And Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than any other brand,
Including the family-size Grand Highlander, the full-size third row, and 4.99 APR financing.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Get your sign and drive deal at Toyota of Kent. Tundra Chromax 4x4, $399 a month. Sign and drive. Tacoma Double Cab 4x4, $394. Sign and drive at Toyota of Kent.
When it comes to making plans, we love the same way you plan each detail for those moments. Start planning to protect you and your loved ones.
Annie Wolf back in for Davon Sharp. Was Bryant not getting minutes in a blowout? That's tough. Oh, well. Here's Wolf. Up top, Traore. Goes against Ellis. Goes up and gets blocked by Keon. Here's the Cavs with it. Ellis. Porter. Cross court and Aruna. Proctor and Aruna. Hook with the right left hand. Missed it. Tipped up and taken back by the Nets. 4:16 to go here in the game. It's been all Cavs like since really the second quarter. There's a bad deflection out of bounds. Here's the inbound. Demeen, the Wolf. Here's a three. That's missed by Wilson. Oh, Rick. Oy. Freaking Nance. Pull up is good for Proctor. Abaji, corner three. Oh, wow. Okay. Proctor. Here's Porter. And Aruna stepped out. Cavs back in action tomorrow night against the Hornets. I believe they'll be shorthanded. No Diabate and no Bridges due to the brawl they had against the Pistons right before the All-Star break. There's a steal. Porter up and in for two. 16 turnovers. Wow. Wolf. In and out. Here's Porter. Up ahead. Proctor. And Aruna over to Porter. Step back. Kicks it out. Porter. Proctor. Nance. Ellis. Proctor. Short. Here's Wilson. Traore. Up and in for Wolf. $112.82. 148 to go. Ellis. Corner. Miss. Wow. Three is missed. About a minute, under a minute and a half to go. Nope. God, Nance, you stink. He's ass. No wonder he doesn't play. He can't do crap. That dude literally lost his spot in the freaking rotation. Surprised we didn't bait with him to bring in a better player, but it doesn't really matter because we shouldn't really need to rely on Larry Nance. If he's playing actual minutes, we're in trouble. Especially if we're healthy, which we're getting there. There's Donovan and Jared Allen chatting it up on the bench after a very productive game from each of them. Especially Jared Allen. He has gone on another level ever since Harden showed up. He's been playing like a damn man possessed, damn near. Interesting, though, to see how he does when everyone's back, though. Three ball, no good. Nance with the rebound. Tries again. Missed again. And now Nance is over here jawing at somebody like he's done anything. Larry, bro, just go to the bench, dude. You stink. Freaking Larry. Oh, Larry. You're up by damn near 30-something. What are you doing, bro? Free throw missed. Wow, Houston only up by 2 with 5 seconds to go. There was one of the few free agents that we actually signed. I think he was one of the only ones. Him and Alonzo was a trade. Yeah, Alonzo was a trade. We traded Okoro for him. That went over well. Kick out. 3 for Demine is in and out. 30 seconds to go. About 8 seconds difference between shot and game clock, so this is probably going to do it. They're just going to walk it out. Things are about to pick up now. As the Cavs are going to win this. Final score, 112-84. As the Nets will walk it out. Kenny Atkinson showing love to Jordi Fernandez, his former team that he coached for a couple years. Cavs win 112-84. They are now 35-21 on the year. They have won 4 in a row since the Harden trade, and they're also 19-11 at home. The Nets fall to 15-38 overall and 7-20. I'm sorry, 15-39 overall, and then 7-20 on the road. So with that being said, let's go through the box score. And we'll go through it, and I'm going to head out. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow, too. 14 points for Porter Jr., 10 for Demine, and then 8 apiece for Clowney and Traore, and 4 for Sharp. Off the bench, 13 for Agbaji, 11 for Wolf, 9 for Mann, 3 for Wilson, and then 2 apiece for Powell and Williams. 30 of 87 from the field, 34%. 14 of 49 from 3, 29%. And then 10 of 16 from the line, 63% for the Brooklyn Nets. 36 rebounds, 25 assists, 11 turnovers, 8 steals, 4 blocks, and 19 fouls. For the Cavs, everybody in the starting lineup got double figures, which is great to see. Jared Allen with a double-double with 15 and 10. Great game out of him again, of course. 15 for him. The leader was Donovan Mitchell with 17. A very quiet 17. Yeah, 17 for him, 16 for Harden, 15 for Allen, 11 for Wade, 10 for Mobley in his return. First game back. 12 for Schroeder off the bench, 11 for Tyson. And then you had 7 from Keon Ellis, 6 from Proctor, 3 from Merrill, and then 2 apiece from Enaruna and Porter. The only player who did not score was Larry Nance. That's tough. 44 of 86 from the field, 51%. 12 of 35 from 3, 34%. And 12 of 20 from the line, 60%. Most of that was from Jared Allen, who went 5 for 10 from the line. Harden only had 2 free throws. Shot 6 for 8 tonight. So again, another light work night for Mr. Harden. Overall, 56 rebounds. They out-rebounded the Nets by 20. Nuts, right? Yeah. 56 rebounds, 27 assists, 13 turnovers. Eesh. But 7 steals and 7 blocks. 7 blocks! 3 from Keon Ellis. Hey, yo. Wow. And then you had 13 fouls. So that is it for that. The next time we see these guys will be next month. Actually, not even that. It'll literally be in about just over a week. 2 weeks. on the 1st of the month of March. Then that's it. Once again, final score from this evening, 112-84. Cavs with a really convincing win. Really convincing. Really good stuff. This was a win that we needed. Get back on track. No nonsense. Take care of business. They weren't, distracted. In fact, this is what's really messed up about the Cavs right now. They are on a tear. People haven't even realized this about the Cavs. They've been on a tear since that loss to OKC where they got the belt. Remember that game? Or was it on MLK Day? They got belted. They've only lost one game since then. And now it's to Phoenix in the first game of their West Coast trip. That's insane. In fact, since December 29th, they've only lost 5 games. They have been on a tear. And now they got Harden, and they're playing like a damn team possessed. They've won 6 in a row. That is insane. But it's going to get tough because you have Charlotte, and then you have OKC on the road. Then you have New York in the last game of the season against them at home. Then you have Milwaukee on a back-to-back. And then you go Detroit, Brooklyn, Detroit. Ugh. 2 of those 3 are on the road. Then you have Boston, Philly, and Orlando. And then you have back-to-back against the freaking Mavs with a day in between. A home-and-home thing against them. Then you have Milwaukee again. And then you have Chicago. Then you have 2 more against Miami at the end of the year at home. Also, that's weird. They have both Miami games in bunches. That's near the end of the season. That's mid-March, late March. And the last week or so of the season, last few weeks, we have freaking Utah, Lakers, and Warriors. And then, of course, you have Indiana, Memphis, and then twice against Atlanta, and then you have Washington to end the year. So they could really end the season on a high note. That'd be great. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night against the Hornets. 7 o'clock tip-off in Charlotte. I'll be live. And just a quick status check. Kobe White is out, I think. We'll see, though. McNeely, Diabate, and Bridges all also out. So no Diabate, no Bridges tomorrow because of the suspension. That's tough. So I'll be live. Hope to see you guys there. Once again, final score from this evening. Cavs win convincingly. Again, it's the Nets, but who cares? It's a win. I'll take it. Cavs win. Final score, 112-84. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. Shout out to everybody who came through tonight. It was a blast. Daniel, Jacob, Paramjot, Chris, Erase, Foro, Brian, a.k.a. Uchiha, B. Skrills, Mick, Chua. It's funny, I have Chua and Uchiha. And then, of course, everybody else who popped in. And see you guys tomorrow for another Cavs game. We're about to get lit on this channel, too. Yeah. But yeah, guys, have a good night. I'm Crazy Dog, doing the salute with my fractured wrist. We lit. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Go Cavs. Ooh.